The easiest way to maintain perfect health is to challenge your body a few times a week and just be smart about what it is that you put into your face. So let's talk about the common sense for food selection. Again, we're going to go down to the very basic to gain our wisdom. We live in a mass merchandised, highly commercial, overly marketed society. Most everything you'll find in a grocery store has very little actual nutritional value once you stuff it full of preservatives, additives, and process it for long-haul national and international distribution. If you read the ingredient list and you can't pronounce any of the words on it, don't eat it. If it looks like it was made in a lab, don't eat it. To sum up all foods into one guiding principle, here's what I use. If nature made it, it's okay to eat, no matter what Atkins says. If man made it, especially one in a lab coat, better be careful. You don't see any pasta trees or Twinkie bushes now, do you? Forget all the hysteria around this food is good, except for when mixed with this food, at this time of the day. Baked potatoes are in, they're out. It's a crack-up. Here are a few other common sense tips. Avoid these three things and the pounds will shed off. Number one is avoid white flour products, especially the white bleached products. Things like breads and pastas and muffins and cakes and cookies and pancakes and bagels and so forth. Those things just become handles and saddlebags and junk in your trunk. Next is refined sugars. And this is in almost everything, especially everything you'll find at the grocery store. But the killers are things like fruit juices. Everybody thinks that they're great, loaded with sugar. Sodas, death. I could do a whole segment just on why sodas is rotten the internal organs of our entire human population, but I won't go there. Yogurts, a lot of these products that you will find on the shelf are loaded with sugar. Try to stay away from the refined sugar products. Lastly is processed foods. These are anything that have been tampered with man in order to be commercially viable and packaged for mass distribution. They can wreak havoc on the body. They are chock full of empty calories and ingredients that will alter your body's natural biochemistry. This includes all the no-carb, no sugar, reduced fat products, everything that they did to take out those ingredients, they supplanted with synthetically derived ingredients in order to replace those, in order to appeal to the latest health kick that's going on right now. Stay away from it. If it's not natural and it's been reduced in some manner or altered in some manner, there's a good chance that whatever it is they're replacing with it, especially stuff like that NutraSweet or that sucralose or all that synthetic sugar product, horrible. Another topic that I could do, it's been for an hour or two, about how that's wreaking havoc on our internal system and might be the reasons why we're finding these strange diseases that seem to be evolving within our society. But not for now. Just stay away from it. If it's been altered from its natural state, if it's been packaged so that it appeals to the, I want to lose weight in a nanosecond diet, and so it needs to be low carb, or all the sugars has been reduced, or the fat's been taken out, be very careful. You'll be much better with sticking to whole butter, whole products that are from its natural state and being smart about how much you intake versus how much you are using in expelling in your output. Back to the input and output. But processed foods, be very careful. And lastly, listen to your grandmother. Everything in moderation. It was sage advice. Don't get wacky about anything. Anything is okay in moderation. But in moderation, you can even exercise yourself into oblivion. Heck, you can even drink too much water. What happens? You drown. So everything in moderation. In summary, use your common sense. Listen to your body. Balance your input with your output. Eat what's natural. And listen to your grandma. With all of that, you have all that you need to know in order to have perfect weight management and health and nutrition.
Now you may be thinking that you can't implement all of these ideas. After all, what's left to eat? But I encourage you to incorporate it into your regular daily routine. Just start somewhere. Getting started is the hardest part, and once you get started, momentum builds from there. Tomorrow, Darren will share with you the secret to getting the results you want from exercise. We'll see you tomorrow.